Hello guys, I'm here to share an opportunity that you might be interested in. Now, the British Army opens applications for Commonwealth citizens from August 19th to 25th of August 2024. So I feel it's very important for you to know what it entails. You prepare yourself, you prepare your documents so that you can submit your application as soon as possible. As soon as it's open, you can submit your application. I'm going to be sharing my slides, so I will take you through the process. I'm going to be listing the things, the requirements is so important. You need to know what the age limit is. You know how long it takes for you to get your British citizen or indefinite leave to remain. It's also another pathway, and it's for Commonwealth citizens. So you want to know whether your country falls under this category and which particular job role or position you are going to occupy if you join the British Army. Now, I have this article here. I feel I should just show you what it looks like. Yeah, as you can see, it says the Army Recruitment and Initial Training Command announced that from August 19th to 25th of August 2024, the British Army will be accepting applications from citizens of 56 Commonwealth countries. Now, the opportunity is limited to a number of branch roles. Now, what are the branch roles? There are 4 branch roles here. The first one is Corps of Army musician. I'm going to show you what it entails. So for that one, that's Corps of Army Music. What does it entail? Let me just share my screen so you can see. You can see here, if you want to join musician, now it's saying the minimum amount you will earn during training is 18,687, and it also says that they will pay you after you complete your trade basic is 27,227. Now the age is between 16 years and 6 months to 36 years and 11 months. Now the qualification they expect you to have is musical skills to pass audition. Now that's very interesting. If you go to the Armed Forces website, their official website, you see I am from the Commonwealth, and they said we are currently only inviting applications for the role of musician. So I think it doesn't matter the time. If you apply for that role of a musician, they will take you in now. That's what it seems like right now. Let's just go over to the next one, which is the Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers. So it's REMI. Now for REMI, you can see here that it says that if you want to join them, there are different categories here. I find this one quite interesting for professional engineers. So you can see here, it says that the Army is its people. They're just telling you about their vision, initial training, career training. It's quite interesting if you read it, but it's basically the same requirements, which is GCSE. They just need the basic, you understand this level of literacy and numeracy, but I'm going to go further in that particular application so I can show you exactly what they need. Now, let's just go to the next one, which is the RE Technician. Now, RE Technician stands for Royal Engineers. Now, these Royal Engineers, you can see that it says find out who the British Army Royal Engineers are and what they do. Now, they're looking for unique, motivated, and intelligent people. And you can see this place, it has more details because there are types of engineering roles, trade roles. You can see plant operator, mechanic, bricklayer, fabricator, carpenter and joiner, plasterer and painter, EOD and search. Specialist roles, also construction materials technician, design draftsman, electrical and mechanical. I don't want you to be surveyor. I don't want you to be confused by it and feel like intimidated by this, because they are going to train you on the job role. Don't worry about it. Doesn't mean that you must have some qualifications to fit in any of the things I've listed here. They will train you on the job, so don't be intimidated at all by this. Now let's just go to the next one on my list. The next one that's the final one, which is the tradesman and paratrooper. Let's just go and look at what a paratrooper is. I know it's like a parachutist. As an infantry soldier in the parachute regime, you will be part of the Army's Global Response Force. It's stating similar thing, that the minimum amount they're going to give you is 18,687 when you're training. Now, after you've completed your basic trade training, you can now earn 23,496 pounds, and the age is between 16 years to and 0 months to 36 years and 6 months. Now, they're asking for no formal qualifications needed, so you don't even need like a degree or something like that to be able to join them. That's what they're saying. And there's an apply button here. So key responsibilities: you will become a qualified parachutist, which attracts additional specialist pay. Now, there's a lot of things that they have here. You can read through it. I'm going to put the link in the description box if you're interested in some of these things. Now, let's just move forward. And this particular article said, please note that any applications outside these job roles will be rejected, photocopied or scanned, so I can see the evidence that these are job roles that they would just open to people. Here they have the role musician. They also talk about fitness. You know, one thing about joining the army is about fitness. And when it comes to musician, there's no requirement for maths, English, sciences, and order. So it tells you that. Now, the second one is the REME. So this one, they have the height, weight, and they also say for maths, English, and sciences, you have to have your GCSE. It's similar to your WAEC if you are in West Africa, and it's also similar to your, they said you should have grade 1 to 3. So that is just the top 3. That's what they want you to have. Another one is the RE technician and tradesman. They are looking for 7.05 ms feet. So you can see the weight, everything, but the requirement here is just maths and English, grades 1 to 7, and it's quite easy if you have these. Now, another thing they're asking for is for the paratrooper infantry. They have the height, they have everything they want. There's no requirement for maths, English, and sciences. And they said other specialist skill that there might be is parachute regiment development. Now, that's just it. And they have the link to the job application. Let's just go here. Let's just open this other part so that you can see what it takes. It says to apply, start your application. So you have to first of all create an account. Now, they said when you create your account, you need an account before you start your army application. At this point, we'll ask for your name, date of birth, and contact details. Now, the second step is to activate your account. We'll send you a message to your email, phone to double check your account details. You will need to follow the instructions in the email to activate your account. Now, another thing is to find out if you're eligible. We will then ask you some questions to see if you're able to make an application. These are about your age, nationality, and any qualification that you might have. Then the fourth step is to choose your application. Once you have passed eligibility, you will need to choose which application form to fill out. This should be straightforward. There is where you pick one of the following options: regular soldier, regular officer, army reserve soldier, army reserve officer. See, the application you have to put in has to be in the area, the 4 areas that they shared, which is not this ones. I'm talking about the musician, REME, RE technician, and trooper. So just make sure it's around that aspect, within that the dates that they propose, which is August 19th to 25th of August 2024. You will only be shown options that you can apply for based on your answer, so may only have one to choose from. So just be prepared that you just have one to choose from. Now, the step 5 is complete the application form and submit. You will be asked a few more questions, then you're ready to submit your form. At this point, you have let us know that you are interested in joining the army. Now, the 6th one is after application, now you're ready to start joining the process, which usually takes several months. So don't think it's just in a month it's done. It said several months. This will include assessment center visits as well as health and fitness test, and you will be given a recruiter who will guide you through the process. So this is something you have to expect. Now let's just go back to that application, because we need to know what else we need in order to carry out this application or complete it successfully. They say you will do the following in your home country. Application to be submitted, where it will be linked to a recruit bounty scheme application. Then we have online medical questionnaire, then initial application questions, then tattoos, then family origins questionnaire, which will determine the decide if they need a sickle cell test. So you know there's one thing about the army, they want to check whether you have the sickle cell traits. That's something they check. Then passport uploaded, then education and trade certificates uploaded. Always be sincere and show them what you have. Interview over the phone or Teams, then recruiting group medical declaration, then police report. Remember, police report in some countries just lasts for a short period, maybe like 3 months. So you have to be particular about the time you try to submit an application for a police report. Please also request this from the local police station once requested, as this will expire if done. Now, they are showing us the application, the same thing I just read to you here, the different stages and what to expect. They said once you land in the UK, you need to let the careers advisor know that you have arrived and send a copy of the entry stamp. And they will be asked to supply a sponsor's proof of address and a UK phone number that we can contact them on. So it's always good to have somebody in the UK that would really assist you with this application process, that you can gather their address, where you're going to stay once you arrive in the UK. Now, they said if required, they will be booking a sickle cell test at a local Northfield hospital. Depending on location, we might be able to do this as part of your assessment center visit. Then you attend assessment center for a 2-night stay, and then you complete a face-to-face medical. So these are some of the things. Just going through all these things here is just a different, different stages. They've listed them clearly for you to know what to expect. And they said these roles, they are not available because at this time, because they are at the 15% cap, so are considered full. So that's something you need to know. Now, for the list of Commonwealth countries, you have to check this list here to find out whether your country is here. If you're from Pakistan, if you're from Ghana, you're from Gambia, you're from Nigeria, New Zealand, Solomon Islands, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Rwanda. So that's about it. So that's it for the Royal Army. Just note that it's a 5-year route to settlement, and there's some rules and regulations when it comes to this. There are some immigration laws that protect you if you are an army trainee, or you're training under the army. So there's another document I feel is so important for me to share with you. It's information for individuals from overseas considering a career in the British Army. It's so important I share this with you because it has more comprehensive information of what to expect, so that you are prepared in line with this. Now, entering the UK, if your family is joining you while you serve or something like that, there's so much information here. Because they also have for if you are already in the UK. Maybe you may already be in the UK on a student or work visa. If this is the case, you should note that the recruitment process might take you beyond the expiry of your visa. So it tells you exactly what to do if this is the case. If you have family, I felt it's also important for me to share this aspect with you because you might be interested in what they have to offer. They said entering the UK 5-year armed forces visa. So they need to give you a 5-year armed forces visa. All entitled family members should apply for a visa under that armed forces rules prior to entering the UK. Now, some of the main requirements are listed below. So you can see that there's, if entry to the UK is on standard visitor or marriage visitor visa, the holder will not be able to extend or switch visas while in the UK. So it's something you need to read. Now they are talking about minimum income requirement. If you intend to bring your spouse or partner and any children to the UK, you must meet the minimum income requirements and English language requirements as set by the UK Home Office. The current minimum income requirement to bring in entitled family members are, this is something you see on the government websites. They're talking about this, but I know that this has changed. Right now is £29,000, so I don't know. So yeah, maybe the army is exempted. I'm not sure. Please, if you know whether the army is exempted, just let me know. I saw this on the government website, that's the Armed Forces website. It says it's £23,496. That's the minimum salary after completing training that would allow you to bring your family. It also states that it was updated on 11th of April 2024. And they're talking about English language requirement. Once you have completed initial training, you'll be earning enough to bring your spouse or partner to the UK. So if you have children, please be aware that it will take you several more years service before you earn enough to bring them to the UK as well. It talks about English language requirement. In order to enter the UK, family members age 18 or over would need to have an acceptable standard of English so that they can be part of daily life. So this is for 18 and above, and they're talking about IELTS or NARIC, the ECCTIS. So it's basically it, guys. I'm going to put the link to this in the description box if you're interested, so that you can read it for yourself. I hope you have benefited a lot from this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Please share this video so that others will benefit from it. 19th is not far away. Please just help somebody out there, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.